All right, everybody. I just have to wait for YouTube to start up. I just want to take a quick moment to explain what the heck is going on with trivia right now. I'm gonna post it on Twitter, so that people know. I'm gonna post it on my community tab. We are gonna do a stream tonight. But it doesn't look like it's going to be trivia, unfortunately. I'm gonna explain more. But basically, long story short, the QuizKit app, not the QuizKit app. I've been using Twitch Studio to do this. So I use OBS to stream on YouTube and whatnot, but I use Twitch Studio to do the trivia because that seems to work the best with the QuizKit extension, and that's how I do all the trivia games. That's how I've done it for the last 4 years. Long story short, Twitch Studio seems to have gone kaput. I don't know if it's a one-time thing. I don't know if it's permanent. But long story short, it seems as though Twitch Studio is not working. I can show you what exactly I'm getting really, really quickly. Let me just move this over here while I'm posting that video up there. So let's see what we got. Just posting it over here. So if let me just get a camera going. Let me just show you what's happening right now. Let me show you what's happening right now. Because right now we have some issues. So here's what's happening. So I load up Twitch Studio. And I just get this black screen. And that's it. And this is how I stream all the trivia games through this. How's it going, Scorp? So I try reloading, I try opening, I try closing it, I try doing all that, and it seems to not work. So I've used Twitch Studio for the last 4 years for the trivia games, just because that's where it works the best in terms of the extension. So, we've got some issues right now. Long story short, the gist of it is that we've got some issues to not work. And that means that, unfortunately, I can't do trivia tonight. Now, I still promised you guys a stream, and we are going to do a stream. Don't get me wrong. We are going to do a stream. It just can't be trivia, unfortunately. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. I wish there was a way to do it. It's absolutely killing me that we can't do it. Because I have all the questions in. We didn't do last week. I really want to do trivia. But unfortunately, we're having some technical issues that are completely and utterly out of my control. And I don't know. It's impossible to reinstall Studio. That's what I'm going to try to do. So let me try reinstalling Studio. Not that. Let me try reinstalling Twitch Studio. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try reinstalling Twitch Studio. I'm going to hope to God that this works. Because that's what I was going to try to do here. Alright. Try to install Twitch Studio. I'm not seeing it. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know if Twitch Studio just, like... I know they were thinking about discontinuing it. But it hasn't happened yet. I had a feeling there might have been a time when this day would have come. But it just happened to come at the worst possible time. So, again, we're going to try everything in order to make this work as best as we possibly can. Again, this is completely out of my control at this point. We are going to do a stream, though. I can promise you it might be GeoGuessr. I think we're going to probably have to do a GeoGuessr stream. But let me go back to the scene. Yeah, if I can get it to work, that would be awesome. I just don't think it's going to work. I had one of those comments I realized the Cowboys-Texans game for trivia time. Oh, man. Twitch will be updating soon with the DJ program launching tomorrow. That could be the thing. That could be it. I'm trying to get... I don't see anywhere where you can re-download Twitch Studio. I honestly don't see anywhere. Let's see. Twitch Studio... It said they're going to discontinue support after May 30th, but they've said that for a while now, and it hasn't happened. But maybe this time it's for real. Maybe this time it's for real. And again, the thing with Twitch Studio, the thing is that works the best with the app. That works the best with the QuizKit app. Because unfortunately, there's no way to play through the, maybe there's a way to play through OBS, but it doesn't work through YouTube because you have to click on the screen. It doesn't work on that. So I have to figure out a way to get this to work. Twitch Studio. That is definitely not Twitch Studio. Yeah, so we're going to try so the next week, I'm just going to try to figure out ways to get this to work. I have all the questions in. A lot of them are Olympic NFL themed. A lot of them are NFL Olympic themed, so it was very timely. We're going to try to figure out a way to get this to work. And if not, we will pivot. We will pivot. We will be like friends, and we will pivot into probably a GeoGuessr stream. It stinks that it's come to this. Twitch Studio. But yeah, I'm going on streaming tools right now in terms of like things to stream with. I can show you what I'm working with here with screen recording. I can show you this. And see Streamlabs, see Throne, Stream Elements, OBS, Streamlabs Desktop. But I'm not seeing anything unless... Okay, I'm going to try... Okay, if I try Streamlabs Desktop. So the thing is that QuizKit worked the best on this. I'm going to try this. Okay, we're going to try something. We're going to try something. Again, the next 10 minutes, we're just going to mess around with technology. And then worst case, we're going to just pivot to a GeoGuessr stream. Because I did promise you guys a stream. We canceled last week. I want to do that. But it doesn't seem like it is working right now. But hang on. Let's figure this out. We could do college football stream. Let me just figure out if I can get Streamlabs to do that. All right, let's figure this out. Can Streamlabs work with QuizKit? I'll have to check this out. I'll tell you in the meantime, Left Hand made an informative, interesting video about a player retiring over a play in which he was holding for a field goal. Yeah, 40-minute documentary about that. That was, I was really happy about how that came out. We got some more documentaries coming up. Giants Cardinals 83. We have a John Hadel doc. I've got a Buccaneers-related doc. It's going to be awesome. All right, let me figure out if this will work. All right, let me figure this out. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I have no clue if this is going to work. I'm creating a Streamlabs thing. Because it doesn't work through OBS. Hang on. Yeah, MLBPS ticked off with the Marlins. I don't blame them. I mean, their payroll's like $13 million. Their payroll's $13 million. It's so bad. But, I mean, that was the... I have no problem with their fire sale. I will be the first to admit I think they did a great job at the deadline. It stinks that there's an MLB team out there that's fielding a $13 million thing. Yeah, Baylor Zach, I'll just talk about the JG9 stuff. I'll just talk about the JG9 channel. Okay. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I have no clue if this is going to work. Import from Twitch Studio. Okay, wait, hang on. Hang on. Let me try some real quick. Do that. My system settings. Yes, allow that. Touch ID. My top 10 one-year wonder teams. Let me see that. Let me see. You've got 17 Jags, 98 Falcons, 01 Bears, 96 Panthers, 08 Finns, 16 Raiders, 03 Chiefs. I don't know about 03 Chiefs because they were solid besides that. They just had a really good season and then some mediocre ones. 2000 Saints, 98 Cards, 18 Bears. I mean, at the top, I agree completely. At the top, I agree completely. At the top, I agree completely. Trying to figure out who else would I put in there for one-year wonders. 96 Panthers. I probably put 96 Panthers in there. 96 Panthers probably a one-year wonder for me. All right, import from Twitch Studio. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Yeah, 96 Panthers will be in there. Yeah, Battle for Texas Rivalry is back. I do like that. I do like that a lot. All right. Free. Get started. All right. We're going to see. Does this work? All right. I'm going to test something here. I'm going to test something really quick. I'm going to test something. Hang on. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try something really, really quick. All right. Test widgets. Nope, not that. Okay. I'm going to try something really, really quick. Everything looks completely and utterly terrible right now. I just want to see something. I just want to see. Failed to update Twitch account. Please relog into your what? What? Log in with Twitch. All right. Authorize. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. Go live. Do Twitch. All right. Test stream. I want to try something. We might be able to get this to work. Okay. We might be able to get this to work. Okay, I want to see something really, really quick. Okay, so I am live. Can I do this? Let me figure this out. Quiz kit. Launch. It's Twitch Studio. All right, let's see. Can this work? I just want to try something really quick. I want to try something really, really quick. This might work. This might work. Question mark? Question mark? Maybe? Come on. Come on. It's not popping up. We're live, but it's not popping up. Trying something that's not working. All right. If you want to go in here, can anyone, for whatever reason, see a Twitch thing? A quiz kit thing? Can anyone see a quiz kit thing? We're just trying to see something here. We're just trying to see something here. We're just trying to see something here. Just trying to see something here. All right. We're just trying to see something here. Let me start. This is just a random question. This is not part of the actual question. This is a question from last week. I just want to see, does this work? No quiz kit yet. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. It popped up. Oh, crap. It popped up. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. That actually worked. I don't believe it. That actually worked. Okay, that actually worked. All right, that actually worked. That actually worked. Let me just make sure. Again, that was not an actual question. That was not an actual question. That actually worked. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, so we're going to do trivia in 15 minutes. Scratch everything I just said. Scratch everything I just said. We're going to do trivia in 15 minutes. Let me get the questions in. We're going to do trivia in 15 minutes. The screens are going to look terrible. This is a new software, but we're good. We're good. The screens are going to look absolutely terrible. All right? The screens will look like crap. I'm just letting you know that in advance. The screen's going to look like crap. But we are going to do this. Let me get a camera in for this. Again, this is the first time we've ever done anything like this. Overlay? No. Sources, camera. Hang on. But it looks like we are going to do this. We are going to do this. The screens will look like crap. I'm going to figure that out going forward. All right? I'm going to figure that out later on. The screens will look like crap tonight. I'm just letting you all know. The screen's going to look like absolute, like, garbage tonight. Okay? The screens will look like there will not be any, like, good formatting or anything like that tonight. Interstate giving a membership. Thank you so much, Interstate. Jackson getting a gift of membership. All right, let me turn a fan on. We're doing this tonight, though. We are doing this. All right. So apologies for that. Again, that was just, I think Twitch Studio is dead, but OBS, Streamlabs works. So we're doing this. All right, we're doing this. So let me make a note on Twitter. All right. Let me make a note on Twitter that we are doing this. All right. Let me make a note. All right, so let me link here. Click here to play for free. Link that. And then the Streamlabs thing. Thank you so much for giving a membership, Interstate. Really appreciate it. And Jackson, so happy you're that. No sound? Do I not have sound? Do I not have sound? Audio on YouTube but not Twitch. All right, let me figure that out. Okay, audio output capture? No, audio input capture. There we go. Let's try that. Device Yeti microphone. All right, let's try that. All right. We should be good now. We should be good now. Wait, username. Oh, no, I don't want that. Hang on. Hang on. Audio on here now. Perfect. All right. This is a brand new streaming device. This is a brand new streaming device. So, give me one quick second here. Click here to donate and get into the final. All right. Let's try that. All right. Again, the screens will look garbage tonight. It was Twitch Studio. It was Twitch Studio. All right. We're back. All right. Let's try this. Apologies for that. Time to guess my real name. I share my name with a famous actor. First and strange looking guy. Nope, nothing can ever stop me. Nothing can ever stop me. Moment of panic there for a second, but we are good. All right. So I have to put the questions in because I usually put the questions in 15 minutes before stream, and I was doing that. I was figuring this whole mess out beforehand. So give me a chance to put the questions in, and then we're good to go. We're going to stick on this screen for the entire time. I'm going to figure out everything logo-wise once I get the questions in. So we got about 15 minutes because I got to copy and paste everything from my Google Doc or from my Pages stock in there. How's it going, Bobby? Welcome in. Welcome in. Playoff seeds coach round. You got one of them right. You got one of them right. All right. End the game. All right, here we go. I'm going to put some of these in. Biggest one you're wondering, NBA history. Oh no, Quizkit, please work. There we go. All right. It's like if we did all that and Quizkit didn't work, that'd be a problem. And I'm going to send over the trivia file and do the, I have to somehow have to some money from the last game that we did. So, again, everyone head over to Twitch. Everything is working. Everything is working now. So, the screens, we're going to stay on this screen the entire time. Your Streamlabs is OBS on steroids. Yeah, it's running pretty fast. I just have to get all the screens, like, polished and everything. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Again, I'm not going to mess around in terms of, like, getting the logo screens and the wheel. You'll just have to take my... Oh, we could do a screen recording for the wheel. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. That is in 4 hours on the East Coast, 7 hours where I am. Which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. Tomorrow we're celebrating my birthday on stream. We're going to do the Olympics from 1 to 5 o'clock Eastern. And then we are going to do the... we're doing the Hall of Fame game at 8 o'clock. I did see a bear down in there. Yeah, all we got to hope for with the Hall of Fame game, no injuries. But it feels weird, like 24 hours... Not even. Less than 24 hours from now. Remember football? Remember that? It feels weird doing all these Olympic events. But, oh yeah, we have football. We have football coming up. and we are going to be live for the Hall of Fame game along with a lot of other preseason games. It's gonna be a ton of fun. The 05 Sonics first team comes to mind for NBA. I would agree with that. I'd probably agree with that. Maybe the Hornets that one year with Kemba that they made the playoffs and played the Heat. Maybe that. Birthday Saturday. Happy early birthday, Tommy. Happy early birthday. Yeah, 21 Hawks. All right. 27 soon. Yep, 27 in just a little bit. Feels very weird to say that, but we're finally going to be here. So again, hopefully we get a lot of players. I know I said I canceled, but I didn't think that this Streamlabs or this I didn't think that the Streamlabs thing would work. I honestly didn't think this would work. It was just like a last minute idea, like, okay, let's try doing this through Streamlabs because that seems to be connected. I can't use OBS because I'm doing that through YouTube, and it's like, okay, that actually worked. That actually worked. All right, so let me just get these questions in, then we're good to go. Then we're good to go. Just got to get these questions in there for trivia. Again, so I have the document and I just have to copy and paste. Wait, 59. All right, one away from the big one. One away from the big one. How much would you charge me to do commentary over my Bounding games? I mean, I think that's the way you should do it. I think that's the way. That'd be interesting. I think that's the way most people should do it, is do commentary over their games. Funniest moment I've seen on Hell's Kitchen? Oh, God. The guy that got ejected and kept coming back. He got ejected, like Gordon Ramsay told him to get out like 3 separate times. Who's that one chef? Rafi? Who's that one chef that was just terrible? That somehow survived a week. Who was that one chef? Oh, who was that one chef that survived a week? That was just awful. That was the worst. That was so bad. That was so bad. Yeah, the Hornets almost won that series. The Hornets almost won that series. That was like their only good moment in the last decade. They've been a crap franchise. Yeah, Raj, that's the one. I said Rafi. I was thinking of either the league or I was thinking of the lawyer that's in Arizona that is on every single billboard. If you know, you know. If you've been in Arizona, you know exactly what I was thinking of. Raj, yep. Yeah, it was Raj. All right. I'm not looking at anything in the chat right now on Twitch. I'm just getting these questions in. So if there's any questions on Twitch, for whatever reason, I'm going to get to them. I'm not ignoring anything. I'm just typing these questions in. I got to copy and paste the questions, and I got to type in each answer individually. I wish there was a way you could just copy and paste the entire document into one, and it will let you know, but unfortunately there's not. But all these questions are going to be in. We're going to give away some money tonight. We are giving away some money tonight, which I'm really, really happy about. We are going to be doing this. The 91 Bulls did nothing after. Yeah, they didn't win the title the next year or the year after that or a few years after that. No, 91 Bulls did nothing afterwards. The Red Sox in 13 are a weird one-year wonder. No, I'm not watching Arsenal-Liverpool right now. I need not a break right now from stuff happening, but it's like after the Olympics and after the D-backs gave me a heart attack today, I just need to have... I'm not having anything on right now. No, Hell's Kitchen is great. I do like Big Brother a lot. I'm in a fantasy league. My first pick got out in the first week. I had the #1 pick in the draft, and I chose Matt, thinking, okay, you know what? Physical guy, gonna win some comps. And turns out they changed all the comps this year, so physicality wasn't really a factor. And now my team is screwed. My team is screwed. I'll be out $10. Your favorite movie where a dog is the main character? I mean, The Room, Hi Doggy. I mean, that movie doesn't work without the dog in the flower shop. It doesn't work. But a dog is the main character. Favorite movie where a dog is the main character? The main character. It's not just a side character, the main character. It's like a movie like Bolt. The alternate images version of Happy Birthday Tomorrow. For enough money, I'll do it, but I have not, I don't even know what you're talking about with that one. Ooh, Benji, I did not know that. Airbud. Where dog is the main character. I'm thinking like Disney. I'm thinking Disney movies. I know Bolt, but I want to call it my favorite movie. Slinky's not the main character in Toy Story. Up, the dog is not the main character. Yeah, host husband was the president of CBS Entertainment. Yeah, Moonves. Yeah. Yeah, Les Moonves. Not a good person. Not a good person. What team is the lowest payroll right now? The Dodgers. The Dodgers. There's no one on that payroll. There's no one on that payroll. That payroll is... I think there are some GDPs that have... There are countries that have higher... they have higher GDPs. Lower GDPs than what the Dodgers have. Hang on. About halfway through with the questions. Usually takes like 10 minutes to put them all in. Hang on. Hang on. All right. Till Tuesday's only hit. Oh, come on. Voice is scary. Come on. You gotta do better than that. 101 Dalmatians. Good pick. Dog is the main character. Favorite movie. I mean, the genie in Aladdin can transform into a dog. Does that count? Bob Costas and Al Michaels are going to make an appearance on Olympic coverage. Is it the AI version of Al Michaels or the real Al Michaels? Yeah. You know, $13 million payroll. Holy cow. And it's funny, too, because I like what the Marlins did. Like, that's how you do a fire sale. They got some great prospects, too. You got the 3 of the top 5 prospects from the Padres. You got De Los Santos, who I think is going to come up in a few weeks. It might come up now. Honestly, it might come up now. But do you want to burn the eligibility? Do you want to burn his Rookie of the Year status, potentially, and lose the extra draft pick? I don't think you do. So, you might just call him up in September and do that. But you got some good prospects. All dogs go to heaven. Good pick. But the next 2 months, oh, they're going to be brutal. Next 2 months for the Marlins are going to be brutal. But I think there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I see a vision. This is not like previous fire sales. This is not like previous fire sales where it's like, okay, you got rid of a really good core. Like, what were you doing getting rid of that core with Ozuna, Stanton, and Yelich? Like, that was a good core. Or, like, you got nothing in return. There is a vision here. There is a vision here. It's just going to be painful, but I see a vision. I see a vision for sure. I see a vision. Is it the real Al Michaels or the AI Al Michaels? Is such a 2024 question. It is. And I'll take the AI Al Michaels over current Al Michaels to do Thursday Night Football. And then they hammer the Phils right now. Oh no, they're a AAA team right now. What retirement shocked me the most? I mean, considering the fact that happened in the middle of the preseason, it's got to be Andrew Luck, right? It's got at least Barry Sanders played a decade. It's got to be Luck. The other one that shocked me a lot. Here's an underrated one: Chris Borland. Chris Borland was like one of the best. I would say he was a top 10 linebacker his first season in the NFL. All right, let me check my email after. Let me just put these questions in and I'll check my email. But the thing with Chris Borland, remember him? He was a top 10 linebacker in 2014. Really, really good player. One season. You thought, okay, this guy is going to be phenomenal. You think that linebacking unit with Bowman and Willis and Borland, that's going to be like a legendary linebacking core. And then, oh yeah, I'm retiring after one season. Like, okay. The dude for the Bills who quit halftime, Vontae Davis, rest in peace, yeah. Well, he was cooked by that point. He was cooked. Yeah, Borland retired because of safety. He retired because of safety. What if the Bears had drafted Mahomes and the Chiefs drafted Trubisky? I don't think they make the trade with. I don't think they make the trade for with Washington with Alex Smith. I think Smith stays on another year. The Bears probably have a ring by now, but I don't know. Their coaching staff has been terrible. Their coaching staff has been largely terrible, so I don't know. I don't know what happens with the Bears. Mahomes is good, don't get me wrong. Mahomes would be good on the Bears. I just don't know if he's thrust in there right away with that coaching staff, how good it would be. I don't know. I don't know. You know, the Chiefs, well, remember, the Chiefs traded up. The Chiefs traded up to do it. I don't think they would have done it for Trubisky, but it's hypothetical. Again, your entry, I did see in his, I did see on my homepage they did a Saints video. I gotta check that out after this. Twitch Studio now works. This is not Twitch Studio. This is not Twitch Studio. I'm ditching Twitch Studio. I think they discontinued it completely. They were talking about it for a while. They said back in like September, we're discontinuing it now, and it never happened. But now I think the day has finally come. 10 months later, I think the day has finally come. You know, I don't blame Chris Warren for retiring. It just came out of nowhere for me. It came out of nowhere. Gonna go make the donuts and join everyone. All good, NJ Card fan. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let me figure this out. Get this all in. There's a lot of Olympic questions tonight with the NFL. So, again, every question's about the NFL, but there are quite a few tonight that correspond with the Olympics. So, keep an eye on that. Yeah, I heard that. I gotta check out Tree's video. Kuechly up there? I don't know if Kuechly's up there for shocking retirements. I don't know. He was getting injured. And he was in his 30s, I think. I don't think that was as shocking compared to, like, Andrew Luck or Chris Borland. All right. Calvin Johnson? Yes and no, only because we saw Barry Sanders retire early, and we know that Johnson was frustrated with the Lions. Bit shocking, but like compared to Andrew Luck, like I remember like when Andrew Luck retired, I thought that Schefter got hacked. Interesting with it too. Thank you so much. How do you allow 20 runs to the Rockies? Coors Field on steroids. I mean, you gotta be really bad to do that. Yeah, I can't figure out the Red Sox. I cannot figure out the Red Sox. Past the deadline. I cannot figure them out. All right. We got 2 more questions to put in, and then we're going to start this game. Again, apologies for the late start. For those just tuning in, basically what happened was the software I usually use for trivia went kaput. Went completely kaput. So I have to download an all-new software on stream, and now we're going to do trivia. All right, so with that being said, oh, he's 21 who retired? Question appears to be blank. Oh, crap. Wait. Oh, forgot to do that one. All right. Why Luck retire again? Just body was beaten up. Body was completely beaten up. Why are the 23 Nets? Like the Brooklyn Nets? Because they figured they weren't going, like they figured, like they tried a big 3, it didn't work, so they figured you might as well blow it up and get some good players in return. If a pitcher threw a perfect game at Coors Field, would it be called the greatest game ever pitched? Yes. Yes. Assuming he got a lot of strikeouts, yes, it would be. All right. So with that being said, I think 40 minutes later, we're ready to do this. Salary floor in MLB? No, because they then that means they're going to do salary cap, and the big teams don't want that. All right. But with that being said, we're going to start this. Finally, thank God. Apologies again for the delays and everything, but I think we're going to be good to go. So, with that being said, welcome everybody to JG9 Live. Hope you guys are ready to have a lot of fun tonight, because I know I am after how that started. How this game works is like this. We're going to play 4 preliminary rounds of multiple choice trivia. Each round will have 10 questions. Each question will have 4 possible answers. Your job is to pick the right one and click the right answer on your computer or your mobile device. You get more points for answering correctly, but you lose points for an incorrect answer, so be smart about how fast you buzz in, or if you buzz in at all. You get more points for answering fast, so if you answer the question in 2 seconds, your total increases significantly more than if you answer in 13 seconds. And you will have 15 seconds to answer each question. I know some people are thinking it, but there is no incentive whatsoever to look at the answers online, since you're only slowing down yourself, and you're significantly limiting the number of points that you can receive. Now, at the end of each round... Oh, wait, I forgot to change the title of this stream. Hang on, I forgot to change the title. So, you missed me out, but basically, long story short, Twitch Studio, the software I've used, completely went kaput. So I'm now using a different software to do QuizKit, and it actually worked. So that's what it was. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube. Yeah, you'll be able to watch it on YouTube once all is done. And you'll see the problem that we had. You'll see the problem that we had because it was pretty bad. But we're good now. All right, so where was I? So again, 4-player rounds, multiple choice trivia. At the end of each round, whoever is the winner. No, we're moving into 8 o'clock Eastern from now on. We're going to 8 o'clock Eastern from now on. This was supposed to start 8, and then we had some software issues, so we're good to go now. No, 8 o'clock Eastern is the new start time from this point on. 8 o'clock Eastern is the new start time. I'll make a note of that again on Twitch or on YouTube community and everything, but we'll be 8 o'clock Eastern from this point on. But with that being said, 4 rounds, winner of each round makes it to the final, but there is room for a few more people. And how are we getting any extra people, you might ask, besides the 4 winners of our first 4 rounds? Well, that is where the donations come into play. Now, before we go any further, I just want to emphasize, this is a completely free game. You do not need to pay anything whatsoever to play or win the cash prize. But if you do want to pay, this could be of interest to you. Throughout the night, you can donate by clicking that donate button that's pinned at the top of the comments. It takes you to a Streamlabs website. Anyone who donate... Oh, God. Man, that's almost going to stream for 6.5 hours today. And the 3x3 team lays an egg. Anyone who donates $20 or more automatically makes it to the final. Less than $20, you get a play and knock around HQ Trivia style, where the last one standing gets the final spot. And if you donate between $10 and $19, you get a special power-up. And how the power-up works is that as long as you come inside the top 5 of any of the rounds, you automatically make it. So just something to keep in mind. $20 or more, you automatically make it in. Less than $20, you play in the play and knock around HQ Trivia style, where the last one standing gets the final spot. Again, the screens are going to look absolutely terrible today because this is a brand new software that we're using. This is a brand new software that we are using. So, anything donated on YouTube count to this. As long as you tell me what your Twitch handle is, yes, it does. Yes, it does. And obviously, I see your Twitch handle in there with Interstate, so I know where you are. So, yes, it does count. It does count. So, let me do that. Again, the screens are going to look like crap tonight on Twitch. So just, yeah, so anything on that counts toward that. So you donate membership plus the $2. So that is, that's $7 you donated. That's $3.50, $48.50 in the prize pool. All right. Again, screens are going to look terrible today. Just bear with me and I will fix everything for the next stream. Again, this is on the fly. We're just doing a brand new software. You know, you were expecting it. Yeah, basically, you'll be able to watch it on YouTube afterwards. Long story short, there was a massive issue with our software that we usually use. I had to download a whole new software and get that in. So that was the issue, but we're good to go now. All right, but why donate other than affecting the pass to the final? Well, that's because the winner of the 10-question multiple choice championship amongst our finalists wins 50% of all the donations. The larger the pot, the more money you have a chance of winning. It all depends on how much you get to donate. I'm going to update everything manually as the night goes on. We'll have a 5-minute halftime break and an 8-minute break in the final round. But why can you donate throughout the night if you want? You can donate during those times as well. Actually, no halftime break today because we started off late. And we'll do a 4-minute break going into the final round. So, no halftime break today. We're just going to go straight through. Just because we got off to a late start. But I want to emphasize this. This is a completely free game. You do not need to pay anything whatsoever to play or win the cash prize. There is no buy-in, nothing like that. You donate nothing and still win the prize pool. But obviously, the more money in the pool, the more money you have a chance of winning. Tonight, we got $48.50 in the pot, and that can increase as the night goes on. I should also note that tonight is a wild card round, and what that means is that if you never won before, this is a great time to win. If you have never won the game before, we're going to send one person through to the final, whoever has the highest score amongst our wild cards. So basically, if you've never won before, you're a wild card, and if you have the highest score, you're automatically through alongside that. So we will have some more people going on to the final as well. So with that being said, any questions in the chat about how this game works, as we're going to try here and hope for the best. Now, you should be seeing in just a few moments something on your screen if you're watching on Twitch. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, you can't see it. If you're watching on YouTube, you cannot see it. If you're watching on YouTube, you can't see it. You can win multiple rounds. Yes, you can. You can win multiple rounds. The only thing with that is that you just take a spot away from someone else in the final, which is totally fine. It doesn't give you an advantage for the final, but you can win multiple rounds. It has happened before. There should be somebody in that says Quiz Kit, open a kickoff, and there should be a clip of a trophy. If you can't see it, please let me know. Otherwise, we're going to start this game. And if you are a first-time player, there should be something on the right side of the screen that says Quiz Kit. Click on the Manage Access and then click Grant Permission, or click on the top right that says See Your Name on the Leaderboard and then click Grant Permission. Otherwise, I have no idea who you are. You just show up as anonymous. So, with that being said, first round is called Open a Kickoff. How every game of JG9 Live starts. No central theme whatsoever for the questions. They can be about anything and everything relating to the NFL. So we're going to go all over the place for this one. Again, starting next week, we're back to 8 o'clock Eastern. The problem today was there was a software issue. I had to change from Twitch Studio to Streamlabs. I think that's what we're going with from now on. We're going to stick on this screen for the entire time. Usually we have Open a Kickoff screen. We have screens for different rounds. I'm just sticking on this one screen on Twitch. On YouTube, we'll mess around a bit. But 48.50 in the pot right now. Let's get this spread. Good luck to everyone. And here we go. Question number 1. Again, click the answer on the screen. Don't type it in the chat. If you type it in the chat, it doesn't count for anything. Click the answer on the screen as it pops up. Here we go. Question number 1. Of the 4 Super Bowls to take place in Texas, which one was the biggest blowout? Super Bowl 8, 45, 38, or 51? Again, click the right answer on your computer or your mobile device. The faster you answer, the more points you can receive or lose if you get it wrong. If you don't know, you can skip it. Sometimes skipping is your best play. So let me check your email score. How many social media platforms do I use? Facebook for Messenger. I don't really use it anymore, though, besides Messenger. Twitter, Instagram, but not for the business. Snapchat, I have like 4 streaks going. That's the only reason I use it. And that's it. Oh, man, that roster is filthy. Holy cow, that roster is filthy. Those receivers are filthy. Holy cow. All right. Super Bowl 8, right answer here. Super Bowl 8 is the right answer here. 17-point game. Now, 38 was a 3-point game. It could have been 51 if Shanahan actually ran the ball. It could have been. It could have been. Question number 2. The scores reset at the end of each round, so if this is not your strongest round, don't worry, everything goes back to 0. In 2016, the Vikings went 1-3 against the NFC East. The lone win came against what team? Dallas, Washington, New York, or Philly? Yeah, Vikings Super Bowls were never close. They were never close. Maybe 9 you can make the argument, but for the most part, they were never close. And again, we're underway. We're moving it permanently to 8 o'clock Eastern. We started off late because there was a software issue. Thank you so much, guys, for bearing with me. It seems like we did not lose any people from that, which is awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, guys, because that was rough. That was rough. And if you want to see what happened, you can go back on the YouTube stream and see what happened. Giants, right answer, 24-10 in week 4. Yeah, CPU usage with Streamlabs. So far, we're okay. So far, we're okay. All right. As I said earlier in the stream, because of the Olympics, we have a lot of Olympic-related questions as they pertain to the NFL. So we're going to question number 3 here. After winning the 4x100 at the 1992 Olympics, James Jett had a 10-year career with what team? Bears, Chargers, Jets, Raiders. Fact or fiction? NFL gets a new CBA done early to an 18th game. I'm going to say fact on that one. The money involved is too good to pass up. I'm going to say fact. That roster is 12-0 in All-Pro and Franchise Mode. I can see why. That roster is stacked. Roster is stacked. All right. Right answer here. Raiders. Raiders are the right answer here. A very solid career for 10 years with the Raiders. As we go to question number 4. In 1980, the New York Jets spent the 2nd pick in the NFL draft on an Olympic gold medalist in what event? 4x100, 4x400, 110-meter hurdles, 100-meter. The man the Jets drafted 2nd overall in 1980 was an Olympic gold medalist. The player, as you might be able to guess, was Lamb Jones. What did he win? When will they agree to a new CBA in the NFL? I'm going to guess 28. I'm going to guess 2028. 4 by 100. 4 by 100. Ooh, a lot of people tripped up on that one. If Jordan never came back, who wins the finals in 96, 97, 98? The Magic probably get one. The Magic get one of them. I don't know which one. Probably 96. The Magic get 96. And then I'd probably take the Jazz in 97 and 98. Question number 5. In 2010, the Dolphins went 1-3 against the AFC North. The lone win came against what team? Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, Browns. This is the halfway point of the round. Again, all the scores reset at the end of each round. We send the winner through. And then second place, 20th place, it's all the same. Got to win to get it. Largest prize, we do a jackpot game at the end of each year where we give away a lot of money. We give away over like $200 for the jackpot game. We give away over $200 for the jackpot game. So that's been the largest prize. Bengals, 22-14 in week 8. 22-14 in week 8. You were at that game. It's all a bit of history there. Will we ever see a midseason player strike like 82? No. No, not at this point. All right, let's see the scores at the halfway point. Yeah, Saints, they're in purgatory. Paul Topper in first, Z Miller in second, Scotty in third, BW Fox, Bruce Honecker rounding up the top 5. Yeah, if the NFL went to a lockout in 2011 for the whole season, I thought they were going to for a second, or for at least 4 games. I was worried. Yeah, low scores for round 1 so far, but we'll see what happens as we go to question number 6. Nate Ebner is the only NFL player to compete in the Summer Olympics in what sport? Wrestling, field hockey, rugby sevens, shot put. Nate Ebner. These questions are a bit harder than usual for opening kickoff, and 4th and goal is going to be pretty similar. There's a lot of Olympic-related NFL questions in honor of the Olympics. Figured it was a good tie-in for this game, especially with the, what's going on with the current events in terms of the Olympics. Rugby sevens, right answer here. Yes, score will pick up here. Score will pick up. Might go down here as we go to question number 7. It's a pre-merger question. There's always one of these. Pre-merger question as we go to question number 7. Of their 5 seasons in the NFL, what's the only one where the Milwaukee Badgers went winless? Again, there's always one pre-merger question. If you don't get it, don't worry, but you can't call yourself a Badgers fan. 22, 24, 25, or 26. Thoughts on the split season format for MLB in 81? I thought it was a gimmick to get fans to care once they came back, so that if your team was bad the first half, you'd have a reason to watch in the second half. I thought it was woefully unfair. I thought it was terribly unfair. Yeah, I'm not sure how true that is with Robert Kraft. I know the referees, when they had their lockout in 01, 9/11 was the reason they came back, because it's like, okay, we should not be worried about, like, we look petty with what's happening. Like, 9/11 was the reason why the referee lockout in 01 ended. Question number 8, pop culture question. There's always one of these that has to do with the NFL, but nothing to do with football. What was the only stadium to host a Super Bowl and soccer at the 1996 Olympics? Tampa Stadium, Superdome, Orange Bowl, Georgia Dome. Which event or sport will the IOC end next in 2028? They already made up their mind. They already made up their decisions. They already made up what sports they're adding. They're adding football to that. They're adding a few other sports. All right. Remember that soccer is not just played in the city. Soccer was played in Georgia in 96, but it was played where UGA plays. They did not do soccer at the Georgia Dome. It was at the Orange Bowl. I had a feeling that was going to trip some people up. It was the Orange Bowl that hosted soccer and a Super Bowl. The Georgia Dome did not host soccer at the 96 Olympics. Amazingly enough. They hosted gymnastics and basketball, but they did not host soccer. That one tripped up a lot of people. You know, soccer is played all around the country. For 2020, it's going to be played all around California. Z Miller in first, Paul Topper in second, BW Fox, Kevin, Scotty rounding at the top 5. We go to question number 9. Here we go. You know, that was a fun question. That tricked a lot of people up. But before joining the Rams, Olympic gold medalist Ron Brown was drafted in the second round by what team? Cardinals, Raiders, Browns, Chargers. The soccer? No, that's surfing in Tahiti. All good, Roger. It's totally fine. All good. We're in round 1 for trivia. We started late because of the was a technical issue. No, soccer is played all around France. Tahiti is the surfing. Yeah, all the events are going to be live, which is awesome. I mean, all the events are live as it is for NBC. Like, you can watch everything for free on streamNBCOlympics.com. You don't even need Peacock to do it. Browns, right answer here. 1983, they drafted him. He passed up going there because of he wanted to compete in the Olympics. It was a good decision, and then had a solid career in the NFL. One question left. Yeah, I want to go to the Olympics in person, too. Z Miller in first, so I don't think Z Miller's ever won a game before. Let me check. I know Paul Topper definitely has. You know, Z Miller's never won a game before. So if you win, you're automatically in to round one. As the winner, you wouldn't be a wild card. Question number 10. Here we go. Well, let me get to that question in a bit. In 2012, Jaguars cornerback Aaron Ross left training camp for a few days to watch her wife compete and win the gold in what sport? Gymnastics, basketball, track and field, swimming. White Sox, they're not going to go as the worst MLB team of all time. Modern era, maybe? From like 69 on, yeah, but the Mets in 62 were worse. All right. An excused absence. By the way, this was excused. It's almost like with Jonathan Owens and Simone Biles. The wife was Sonia Richards-Ross competing in track and field. Track and field is the right answer here. Ross was terrible with the Jaguars. But that was a cool moment. That was a cool moment. Nehemiah was phenomenal with his speed. Just a lot of potential. Just going to catch the ball. All right. Z Miller with the win. Z Miller gets the first round win. We'll be moving on to the final automatically for a Shaw's Thing Stand, that $48 cash prize, which can increase as the night goes on. Now, as things stand, the wild card. Now, this can change because, again, the as things stand, this would as things stand, it's the top score across the 4 rounds, highest individual score. Kevin has never won before, so Kevin has the lead for wild card at 30,596. And again, the screens look like crap right now. WV, you were a member for 10 months now. This should count as a donation toward the pot. Super chats count. The member highlighted things don't. The member highlighted things don't count toward that. Super chats do though. Super chats do. All right, round number 2. We're gonna play a game called Team Roulette. This takes place in every single round or every single game that we play. As you guys said, we played before. I spin a wheel. Whatever team it lands on, all 10 questions are about that team. You're going to have to take my word for on this one. I do have the wheel. Can I get it? Can I do a screen recording? All right. We're going to do a screen recording on YouTube so you can see what the wheel has in store for us tonight. It's not going to be on Twitch again, but you can see what we're spinning with on YouTube. You can see on YouTube that is going to be the... Oh, man, that was close to the Bengals. That was close. It's the Cleveland Browns. 10 questions on the Cleveland Browns. Any Browns fans in the chat? Legit guessed on the 96 Olympics question. Somehow got it right. Yeah, no, that was a good guess. Dodgers, please win. They should have won last night. And look, I like that the Cardinals are winning. They did well against the Rangers. But, man, you almost got lucky with the D-backs today. Paul Sewald. It is time for Paul Sewald to sit. Ryan Thompson needs to be the closer. All right, let's do this. Round number 2. Good luck to everyone. Here we go. Question number 1 with the Browns. What quarterback started the most games for the Browns in 2023? DTR, Joe Flacco, PJ Walker, Deshaun Watson. D-back should have lost Monday night. True, but they should have won Sunday, so it makes up. It makes up for it. Also, remember last year, when no one's talking about, is that last year I was at this game. Last year, the D-backs played the Nationals. We were up by 5 runs in the 9th inning, and we lost that game. So that kind of makes up for that. Deja vu. I'm a fan of brown sugar. Does that count? Yeah, unfortunately not, but I appreciate the, it's a thought that counts. You know, they should have lost Monday night. They had no business winning on Monday. We won a game pitching Slade Ciccone, Miguel Castro, and Jordan Montgomery. All right, WU with the 5, that counts. Yep, that one definitely counts. Thank you so much, WU. That's going to increase the prize pool to $51. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it as always. Let me get also... And if you are playing, please let me know what your username is, if it's not the same as that. Deshaun Watson right answer here. Deshaun Watson started 6. Question number 2. Oh, I gotta get off the screen recording. Hang on a second. My apologies there. All right. There we go. That question. In 2021, the Browns went 3-1 against the NFC North. Lone loss game against what team? Bears, Packers, Vikings, Lions. Let's just keep it on the screen, because there's so much going on right now. Just keep it on the screen. What happened to Corbin Carroll? He's fine now. No, Carroll's fine now. Carroll, he got off to a bad start. I think part of it was the injury from last year. Part of it was the scouting reports came in on him, and he was not hitting high fastballs well. But I think now he's okay. Now he's okay, which is good to see. Which is really good to see. He's playing better now. Really, the only weak link in the lineup offensively is Alec Thomas. Jake McCarthy is raking. Jake the Snake is raking. All right, let me get the... Where'd the quiz kit thing go? Where'd the quiz kit thing go? Okay, I'm on with the thing so much. Let me... Where's the quiz kit thing? There we go. Packers, Christmas Day. Right answer here. How many wins do we need to tip the cap to the other team? I'd say 100. I'd say 100. Or in terms of winning streak, 10-game winning streak, 100 wins total. No, Browns aren't a one-year wonder from 2020. No. Because remember, that team also squeaked into the playoffs in 2020. That team squeaked in. Then 21-22, they were average. The only player in Browns history to win AP Defensive Player of the Year. Chip Banks, Myles Garrett, Clay Matthews, Michael Dean Perry. You have to go very far back for this one. How long is Christian Walker out for? The news was positive, but he's on the 10-day IL. That's why we got Josh Bell. 10-day IL. So they figured once Walker comes back, Pavin Smith goes down to Reno again. Bell is up. Saccone goes down once Rodriguez gets back. And then Kelly, I don't know what happens once Kelly gets back. I don't know what we do when Kelly gets back. I have no clue who, the DFA Montgomery at that point, because you're not sending down Ryan Nelson. You're not sending down Sewald. You're not sending down anyone else in the bullpen. You're not sending down Jarvis. He's your long inning guy. Myles Garrett, right answer here. Myles Garrett, right answer. No, he won AP voting. That was the right one. It was Myles Garrett. Question number 4. In 2011, the Browns spent their first 2 draft picks in what position? DB, D-line, O-line, wide receiver. The White Sox didn't believe they had a shot for the worst team of all time and break the Mets record. Then came the 17-game losing streak, and now they might finish 35-127. The AL All-Star, according to Jay Kuda, the AL All-Stars have won more games in the last 2 weeks than the White Sox, which is just nuts to me. That's not it can't be a real stat, but it is, apparently. I'm scared the Mets will win 92-70 and miss the playoffs. No. You win 90, you're in. With 6 teams, 90 wins will get you in. D-line, right answer here. D-line is the right answer here. And again, if you're a member in the McCardle tier or higher, upon request, you can get the thing. You can get the thing. Not the thing. You can get the thing. You get the trivia file. I'll send that over to BWFoc afterwards. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna send it over for this game. After this game, I was just trying to get the software working. Scorpion with a 5. Thank you so much. Not sure if this counts for all 4 second places in the knockaround. I can't do that, but I can add the thing to the pot. In their 34-30 win over the Bills in the 89 divisional, who was the only Brown to score multiple touchdowns? Kevin Mack, Ron Middleton, Eric Metcalf, Webster Slaughter. Yeah, I don't know how you, I just opened up Streamlabs for the first time. I don't know if you can change the title in the middle of a stream. I don't know if you can. So that's the issue. I don't think you can change the title of the stream. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. That's a massive loophole, but I can add the money to the pot. I can do that, Scorp. So thank you so much for that. I can do that. 53-50. Yeah, there was the Ronnie Harmon drop pass game. Let's see. Webster Slaughter, right answer here. Best defensive player since the 70s who never won DPOY. Ronnie Lott gets my vote. Yeah, I mean, secondary, it's tough to win. So, yeah, I'd say Ronnie Lott. Halfway point. Let's see what we got. Jay Wexton first. Jeff Madden second. Paul, Kevin, Styles Clash rounding out the top 5. Again, that's a score to be for wildcard is 35-6 if you've never won before. You're in 7th. All right, Interstate. All right. You have a chance at a wild card potentially. 3 QBs starting in for the Browns in 2013. Who's the one out? Campbell, Jason Campbell, Connor Shaw, Brian Hoyer, Brandon Weeden. Again, no halftime break today. We're just going to keep going straight through because of the technical issue that we had, but we should be good to go from the future now. I didn't realize it'd be that easy with Streamlabs. Be like, oh, like you can import everything from Twitch Studio. I'm like, really? You can do that? Why is it tough for a secondary player to win Defensive Player of the Year? Just doesn't have the glamorous stats like the like defensive linemen with sacks. It's tough. Also, because like you can avoid defensive backs, you can't avoid defensive linemen. Like you can avoid defensive backs who are really good by not throwing to them. Defensive linemen you can't avoid. Connor Shaw, right answer here. You got 1 point. That's impressive. How do you get 1 point? I don't know if that's ever happened. Question number 7. Connor Shaw, right answer here. Since rejoining the NFL, the Browns have faced 3 teams in the playoffs. Who's the odd one out? Who have they now faced? Pats, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans. And again, in terms of Twitch, I'm going to adjust the screen to make it better. Because again, we just downloaded this. Why are sacks streamed more prestigiously than tackles for loss? They're just flashier plays. Usually, because here's the thing, sacks, blindside hits, they're usually... There's a few reasons for that. Pat's right answer here. Number 1, tackle for loss, usually it's multiple people in on it. Sack, it's 1 person. Number 2, bigger chance for a fumble. Number 3, you hurt the prize. You not hurt the prize, but like you knock down the prize. Quarterbacks are not supposed to go down. Running backs are. So that's why. Question number 8. What was the only season in the 50s where the Browns had a losing record? 56, 57, 58, 59. But I like that they're not treated as prestigiously for selfish reasons, because NFL, when they post highlights of games, they don't post tackles for loss. They post every sack, but they don't post tackles for losses. So when I want to use footage and make sure it doesn't get copyright claims of how good a defense played, I can just use tackles for loss. And it gets the point I'm across, and I don't have to worry about copyright issues with that. 56, right answer here. They went 5 and 7. Yeah, Dubai 2036 Olympics. My guess is Toronto will get 2036 and then Madrid will get 2040. The 2024 White Sox in NFL terminology, I would probably say no, it's not the Raiders with Josh McDaniels. J-Wax in first, Paul Topper in second, Styles Clash in third, Kevin in fourth, Interstate in fifth. I wouldn't say Josh McDaniels. I would say it's got to be a team that had a... You know what a great comparison is? 2020 Jaguars. 2020 Jags. In 84, the Browns spent their first 2 draft picks on what position? O-line, D-line, wide receiver, defensive back. Think about it. 2021 White Sox. Great young core. You think, okay, this team's going to be really good for a long period of time. And then it just, dies. And then 3 years later, they are the worst team in baseball. Jaguars, 2017. Oh, this is a great young core. Saxonville. This team's going to be so good for a long period of time. And then 2020, they lose 15 straight games. So I would say 2020. And they got everything. They have nothing, bare bones. They got everything. It's terrible. DB, right answer here. DB, they drafted Don Rogers and Chris Rockins. I would say Jaguars in 2020. Plus, you look at the White Sox, there's one player everyone talks about, it's Luis Robert. And then you look at the Jaguars, 2020, there was one player everyone talked about, it was Gardner Minshew. J-Bucks in first, Sal's Clash in second, Kevin in third, Paul in fourth, Aaron in fifth. I'll get to that question, Connor, because I have a perfect answer for that one. All right. Question number 10. In 03, the Browns went 1-3 against the AFC West. The lone win came against what team? Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos. All right. Explain Sabrina Carpenter's rise in the music industry in NFL terms. Rich Gannon. Look, it took a decade for him to get off the ground. And then there was a whole controversy of he should not have, the 97 Chiefs thing. Big controversy there with the playoffs. And then, after a decade, he becomes one of the biggest players and one of the best players in the NFL with the Raiders. Sabrina Carpenter took about 10 years to get off the ground. There was a whole controversy after Driver's License came out and the Joshua Bassett love triangle. And then, about 10 years into her career, becomes big. So I would say Sabrina Carpenter is Rich Gannon. Oakland Raiders, right answer here. Speaking of Rich Gannon, 13-7 in week 6. And that was Rich Gannon-led teams. Did not even work. They didn't even mean to do that. Yeah, 2021 White Sox got LaRussa. That's also perfect comparison, too, because think about it. The following year, who decimated the Jaguars? Tom Coughlin, who's a Hall of Fame head coach, who was great, but then terrible in his second stint. LaRussa, Hall of Fame manager, terrible with the White Sox. So it actually works perfectly. The 2024 White Sox, the equivalent of that is the 2020 Jaguars. The rise and fall, almost identical. Jay Wex in first, Kevin in second. That will increase the wildcard score, actually. So, Kevin, you beat your own score there at 44,797. I'm going to put Ola Creeder just in case Kevin wins a round, because then he wouldn't be a wild card. He'd just qualify automatically, so I'll do that. So that's tentative. So Ola Creeder's not in, but that's just tentative. All right, that's in case Kevin wins a round. What relation to driver's license does Carpenter have? Basically, that song was about Olivia Rodrigo's breakup with Joshua Bassett, and Joshua Bassett was dating Sabrina Carpenter. It's a whole love triangle. It was a whole messy love triangle. Oh, man. 2021 was a fun time for the drama. Holy cow. Like, that was, and then Deja Vu was, like, blatantly about her. All right, round number 3. Again, we're just doing no halftime breaks. Minshew Lawrence for a playoff spot. I still maintain Minshew's better QB. No. Minshew he can't throw deep. He can't throw deep. He's got a noodle arm. His pocket presence is not great. He'll take sacks. He'll try to play hero ball when it's not appropriate. And he doesn't start games off strong. Mike Lennon was legitimately better. Can we expect the Jags to go 1-16 then in 2024? No, that was 2017 Jaguars to 2020, not 2024 Jags. Believe me, I think they're going to be bad this year. I'm worried about the Jags. I think they'll go 6-11, 7-10, but they're not going 1-16. I can promise you that. Middleman, game number 3. Yeah, except they can't pick any higher than 10th in the lottery. Yeah. I've not heard the new Weird Al song. Okay, how Middleman works is like this. I'm going to name a draft. I'm going to name a player taken before and a player taken after. Your job is to tell me who was taken in the middle. I'll give you the numbers, too, of where they were taken. And everything's inside the top 10. So as an example, if I said, let's go for easy's sake, 2021. Trevor Lawrence, blank, Trey Lance, 1, 2, 3. So guess who was in the middle? Who was taken between Trevor Lawrence and Trey Lance? Who was taken number 2 that year? You'd say Zach Wilson. Or if I said this year, 2024, Caleb Williams, blank, Drake May, 1, 2, 3. You would say Jaden Daniels. Does everyone get how this game works? And again, I'll give you the year, I'll give you the numbers. Everything is inside the top 10. So I'm not going to ask you, like, 1965, 255, blank, 257. I'm not going to ask you that. Everything's inside the top 10. Everything is inside the last 35-ish years, 40 years. All right. Let's do this. Good luck to everyone. Here we go. Question number 1. 2022. Icky, blank, Drake London, 678. Charles Cross, Garrett Wilson, Evan Neal, Kayvon Thibodeau. Any music artist right now that you could see go the Kelly Clarkson route and be a daytime talk show host? Katy Perry. I think Katy Perry could do it. Stroud could have a sophomore slump. He could. I don't think he will, but he could. Favorite player turned head coach? Ooh. I mean, Ditka for the sound bites was great. We're just talking NFL here. MLB, like, I love Torey Lovello. In terms of NFL, Evan Neal's the right answer here. I'd say Bart Starr just because of how bad he was. And Norm Van Brocklin for the hilarity of how bad he was. Bart Starr has given me content for days, so I would say Bart Starr. The Smith Rowe acquisition for Fulham, love it. We need a midfield replacement. Now just get Andre in. Smith Rowe, Andre, Sessegnon. I mean, that's great. Just don't sell Stansfeld off. For $6 million, just loan him out at that point. But I think he'd be in the 18. I think Stansfeld showed last year he can be good enough to be in the 18. So I wouldn't even get rid of him. For $6 million, that's a bargain. I think that's bad business if Fulham does that. 2019, Devin White, blank, Josh Allen, 5'6'7", Daniel Jones, Klein Farrell, Ed Oliver, or TJ Hawkinson. Boswell struggled at Steelers camp too. That's weird because kickers have short leashes. Kickers, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Vrabel as head coach is really good. Really good. They're all going to be New York Giants. We'll see. We'll see. Pure coincidence. You went to Packers Open practice. 1 point where Carlson and Joseph went 1 for 5 on 50-yard field goals. Jeez. Daniel Jones, right answer here. Jeez, it's bad. Yeah, Carlson's on his last legs here. I have a feeling Matt McCrane will get signed by the Packers at some point and take the job. Yeah, now Josh Hines Allen. Now it's Josh Hines Allen. Question number 3. 2015, Leonard Williams, blank, Vic Beasley, 678. Amari Cooper, Kevin White, Brandon Sheriff, Eric Flowers. Yeah, Clifford. I don't think Clifford's losing the job to Pratt. I don't think Clifford's losing the number 2 job to Pratt. Goot spoke very highly of Clifford in the offseason. So I don't think he's going to lose the job to him. Oh, yeah, we want to sign Andre. Yeah, we are rumored to sign Andre from Fluminense. Yes, we are rumored to sign him. Any corners that deserve a chance as head coach? I mean, the obvious one's Ben Johnson. I have a feeling that people are going to be talking about Ryan Nielsen at the end of the season for the Jaguars. I have a feeling Ryan Nielsen could get talked about. Yeah, the Ravens almost let Tucker go in 2017. Good thing they didn't. Yeah, Kevin White ran answer here. A bit of a bust he was. But hey, do his autographed helmet. Question 4. Trent Williams, blank, Russell Okung, 456. Eric Berry, Rolando McClain, Joe McCoy, Joe Hayden. Apple juice or orange juice? Apple juice, not even close. Apple juice, easy. I drink apple juice all the time. Why did Katy Perry's new song, Women's World, flop to the extent that it did? Oh, I could do a whole essay on this. First off, it's crap. I mean, first of all, it's crap. Second of all, you can't do a song about women's empowerment and how it's a women's world and have Dr. Luke producing it after what happened with Kesha. I mean, that's just tone deaf. Number 3, again, it was crap. Number 4, the music video was awful. It seemed like it completely contradicted the song. If you have to explain the music video, you didn't get the point across. And number 5, it was crap. But, like, there's no bridge in that song. There's no, like, the chorus doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it was crap. Yeah, it was a flop. It was a flop. Yeah, I'm glad she's pivoting. She's pivoting to what, Lifetime's coming out in a week? She's pivoting, which is smart, because that song was DOA. 07, Levi Brown, blank, Adrian Peterson, 567. Joe Thomas, Jamal Anderson, LaRon Landry, Gaines Adams. Rest in peace. Nothing but apple juice on my flights back on Friday and Monday. I like your style. That's the way to do it. No, apple juice is great. Apple juice, I drink AJ all the time. All the time. Like, it's bad. Is Katy Perry Celtics Shaq? Right now, yes. Right now, yes, she is. You never like apple juice? Oh, I gotta ban you. That's a perma-ban. That's a perma-ban, Jeff, man. No, apple juice is great. LaRon Landry, right answer here. That was funny. I once went to Greece on a cruise in the Mediterranean. This was like 2009. Yeah, 2009. And we climbed the Acropolis. It was in July. It was scorching hot. And I will always remember this. I will always remember this for the rest of my life. We climbed the Acropolis. Paul Topper in first, Jeff Mann in second, Z Miller in third, Kevin in fourth, BW Falk in fifth. So I climbed the Acropolis. We'll do question number 6. And don't worry, it's going somewhere. It's not a humble brag. Trust me, I was out of breath. I was like 11 years old. Robert Gallery, 2004. Robert Gallery, blank, Phillip Rivers, 234. Fitz, Roy Williams, Sean Taylor, Kellen Winslow. But when I climbed the Acropolis and then went down, all I wanted was a drink, which I don't think is too much to ask for. It's 105 degrees in Greece, summertime, just climbed the Acropolis, a lot of steps, middle of the day, got down. There was a drink stand right next to the Acropolis. They only sold orange juice. No water. They did not sell water. They only sold orange juice. And I'm like, what the, like, why on earth? Larry Fitzgerald, right answer here. Like, why on earth would you have a drink stand that doesn't sell water? Like, that's a tease. And the orange juice was not good, but I had to drink it because it was like, I'm dehydrated. like all I want was water, and they only had orange juice. Like, not even like a certain brand. Like, I want a certain brand, they don't have it. Or like, I want like a specialty drink. I just wanted water. They didn't have water. 2000, Chris Samuels, blank, Jamal Lewis, 345. Peter Warwick, Thomas Jones, Lamar Arrington, Plaxico Burris. Yes, ever since then, I've had like I never really liked orange juice a whole lot. But ever since then, I have like despised OJ. Like, you've got to be kidding me. That's like, oh, I see a pizza stand. That's almost like I see a pizza stand and they don't sell cheese slices. They only sell pizza with anchovies on it. I'm like, you don't sell cheese pizza? Like that's what that's like. Going to Six Flags Saturday? Which one? Because there's like 20,000 of them. Peter Warwick, right answer here. 2000 had a legendary quarterback in the 6th round, Mark Bolger. Pro Bowl. He did make a Pro Bowl. So, you know what? He was pretty legendary. I don't think there was anyone else taken in the 6th round that year, though. Peter Warwick, right answer. 1996 for question number 8. Kevin Hardy, blank, Jonathan Ogden. 2, 3, 4. Simeon Rice, Cedric Jones, Lawrence Phillips, or Terry Glenn. Like when Stu was in the desert and found the RC Cola machine. Yeah, pretty much. No water for sale at a concert. A wildfire festival appears. At least you could drink the beach water. You could drink the beach water. Oh, man. Bad apple juice is better than no apple juice or water. Oh, 100%. When you just climb the Acropolis, 105 degrees in the middle of summertime, you need just any liquid. I would have taken any liquid at that point. Even apple cider, sparkling water. I would have taken anything. I'm not a sparkle guy. Simeon Rice, right answer here. No, Bulger would not have had a better career than Brady. I don't think so. I don't think so. You like grape juice, apple juice, and water. No soda, no alcohol, no other juice flavors. Yeah, I'm more of just apple juice and water. Orange juice or grape juice? Probably grape juice. Yeah, Simeon Rice, right answer here. Would 06 Bears win the Super Bowl with Jay Cutler at QB? Yes. Well, no, not rookie Jay Cutler. Not rookie Jay Cutler. With like 2010 Jay Cutler, yes. But with rookie Jay Cutler, no. No team has ever won the Super Bowl with rookie QB. Or made it. Z Miller in first. Jeff Mann in second. 100,000 point rule is in play. Paul Topper in third. Kevin in fourth. Kevin's going to blow by his wildcard record. 1992 for question number 9. Troy Vincent, blank, Tommy Bardell, 789. Ray Roberts, David Klingler, Bob Whitfield, or Leon Searcy. Big Leon. I have his jersey hanging here. What controversial song did the Divinalists come out with in 1990? I thought it was 91, although it did hit in 91. I Touch Myself. I Touch Myself was the hit song. Great song. But it was I Touch Myself. Unless they had another song that I just don't know, but they are a one-hit wonder. It was I Touch Myself, but I thought that was 1991 where that became a hit. I don't think it was 1990. Orange juice or hot milk? Orange juice. Orange juice. I'm not a milk person. Bob Whitfield, right answer here. Grapefruit juice or orange juice? Orange juice. Released in 90, chart in 91. Ah, that makes sense. Will the Dolphins win Super Bowl 17 with 21-year-old Dan Marino? With a competent quarterback, they do. So yes, with Dan Marino, they would. I'm making an exception for that because they made the Super Bowl that year with David Woodley, who had like a 5 passer rating in the AFC Championship. With a halfway competent quarterback, they win the Super Bowl that year. Woodley might have been one of the bottom 5 quarterbacks in football in 1982, and they still made the Super Bowl. He will forever be the worst quarterback to make the Super Bowl. Z Miller, Paul Topper. All right, Paul Topper, you know what you got to do. 7,000 points, you're in. If Dieter Brock beat the 85 Bears and won the Super Bowl, he'd be the only rookie QB to ever do this. Even that's got like an asterisk next to it, though, because he was like 34. Like, I'm not sure if that would have even counted. Like, because he was like 34. Like, technically a rookie. 1987, Brent Fullwood, blank, Kelly Stauffer, 456. Shane Conlon, Rod Woodson, Reggie Rogers, Mike Junkin. Yeah, David Woodley and Dan Marino made the same amount of Super Bowls, which is crazy. No, Brock Purdy's not bottom 5 to make it. Brock Purdy's not bottom 5 to make it. David Woodley, Trent Dilfer, Rex Grossman. There's 3 right there. I haven't gone through all the apple water yet. No, I use that when I work out. But that's 3 right there. Rex Grossman, David Woodley, Trent Dilfer. Mike Junkin, right answer here. You could say Nick Foles, although he did win the MVP. But you could say Nick Foles. Way past his prime, Billy Kilmer. Way past his prime with Billy Kilmer. Tony Eason. He's got to be on there. Mike Junkin. Right answer there. Z Miller wins the round, but Paul Topper also advancing. Kevin 69664. His wild card status looking very, very good right now. All right, let's get you in there. Yeah, Vince Ferragamo. Joe Cap, though. Joe Cap was second in the MVP voting in 69, so I wouldn't put him there. I would not put Joe Cap in there. Now, if we're talking historically, yes, but if we're just talking that season, like, I can't put him in there. All right, just to save space. There we go, Paul Topper. Interstate with a tour. Thank you so much, Interstate. I'll get you in there. Since when did the O's lead their division? Since the Yankees decided to suck. Yeah, I think bottom 5 has to be, in terms of that season, Trent Dilfer, David Woodley, Rex Grossman, Vince Ferragamo, and Tony Eason. It's got to be that. Like Brock Purdy, you cannot say Brock Purdy is in the bottom 5. You cannot say that. You cannot say Brock Purdy is bottom 5. You paid him in 2015. Yeah, that's another good pick. Yeah, well, Kilmer just had a noodle arm. Kilmer had a noodle arm. He was still solid, but he had a noodle arm. Like, he couldn't throw deep. And the Dolphins exploited that tremendously. I mean, he did lead the NFL in passing touchdowns at 72, amazingly enough, but he had a noodle arm. So maybe that's not fair, but he did have a noodle arm. Yeah, Brock Purdy, I don't think, no, he would have won MVP if he was a higher draft pick. Because at the end of the day, it was coming down with that Ravens 49ers game. At the end of the day, it was coming down to that Ravens 49ers game. And the Ravens blew him out. If the Niners won, McCaffrey wins MVP. If the Ravens won, Jackson wins MVP. All right, final preliminary round. I'll get to your question, Bobby, in a second, because basically there have been a lot of wide receivers win MVP. Lynn Swann, Julian Edelman, Deion Branch. There's been a lot of receivers to win MVP. That's just naming a few. Jerry Rice, of course. All right, this final round called Sowing the Seed. How this one works is like this. I'm going to name a team. You tell me what seed they were. Easy example. 2007 Patriots, 1 seed. 85 Bears, 1 seed. Does everyone get how this game works? Yeah, this is like one of the best ideas ever for a game. Like, I love this. Sowing the seed. Again, as a reminder, this is the last free way to make it to the final. After this, you can still play in the final. You just won't be eligible to win the cash prize. But this is the last free way to make it. After this, the only way to make it is through the donation leaderboard. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. Final round. Preliminary round. Here we go. Sowing the seed. 2023 Rams. Were they a 4, a 5, a 6, or a 7? Explain Lil Nas X's career in NFL terms. Starts off with a bang his rookie season, and then keeps making hits, but then fizzles out midway through. You could go Earl Campbell. You could go Earl Campbell on that one. You could go Earl Campbell, maybe. Earl Campbell's not a bad comparison to that. If he gets another hit, no, I was going to say Jim Plunkett if he gets another hit, but no. 6 seed right answer here. Montana been drafted by the Dolphins. Ooh. I think they win 1. They win 1. I don't know which one, but they do win 1. The Niners, though, I don't know what happens with the Niners. Bill Walsh might get fired. And then who knows what happens with this whole Steve Young thing. 2018 Packers, 1, 2, 3, or 4. If Saints had more points differential than the Lions last year, yeah, that shocks me. Well, the Saints, when they won big. Like that Falcons game, they won big. Which artist wears an Earl Campbell jersey in some of his videos? Christopher Cross. Of course it's Christopher Cross. The Yacht Rock King himself. Christopher Cross. I've once been told that me and another guy with a Shaq and Kobe of useless NFL info. Oh, I feel like that's me too. 2 seed, right answer here. Are the 2021 Titans the worst seed ever? Number 1 seed ever. Falcons in 2010 were worse. I think. Falcons in 2010. Question 3. 2016 Texans, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Yeah, 2010 Falcons were worse than 2021 Titans. Would Michael Vick or Deshaun Watson be a good comparison for Lizzo's career? Well, they rebounded afterwards. I mean, Watson got a huge contract. Vick had a good second act. Lizzo has not redeemed herself yet. I don't know what a comparison for that would be, because busted her butt to make it, has a great peak, and then just completely gets derailed with other stuff. Maybe Jimmy Smith. Wasn't good with the Cowboys, and then built it up and became a great receiver with the Jaguars, and then all the drug problems and the allegations and everything, almost like Lizzo. Not drugs and that, but all the allegations coming out with her. Yeah, artist Jada's sister would never get right. Yep, she would never. She doesn't know who Christopher Cross is. She's not heard a single Christopher Cross song. She would have no idea who that is. My family, they like sports. My dad is big on football. My mom is starting against football a lot more. Sister, you already know with my sister. Though she is watching more, but not UFL. 2012 Patriots, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah, my sister, you kind of know her football knowledge. You might see her on stream later this season when I'm back in New York for the holidays for a week. But we'll see. That was an experience and a half. Yeah, OA Giants were the worst going into the playoffs. Yeah. The post-Plaxico one was just, whew. 2 seed right answer here. Olivia Rodrigo's music career so far in NFL terms, well, Started off right off the bat and then has not declined in the slightest bit. So really good right off the bat and then kept going. Probably Barry Sanders. Probably right now, Barry Sanders. Like, never number one because of Taylor Swift, but always, yeah, I'd say Barry Sanders. Question 5. 08 Ravens. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Best player to get popped for coke. Jeez. I mean, Mean Joe Green literally got coke in a commercial. But probably best player to get popped for coke, Lawrence Taylor. Probably Lawrence Taylor. Hot take, Vic is not overrated. Some say he's overrated because of the hype in the early 2000s, but Vic is referred to today as a noble runner in the history of the position, and that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fair. As like a revolutionary quarterback, that's one thing. But I think people are like, oh, he could throw, like he was a really good passer of the football. I'm like, no, not really. Not really. Like, he was fine as a QB. Lethal as a runner, but he was fine as a QB. 6 seed, right answer here. I think he almost, like, if Madden 04 was not a thing, I don't think we're looking at Vic in high regard as well. Who else besides Jacoby Jones was more deserving than Flacco for Super Bowl MVP? Let me show the scores of the halfway point before I do that. Mile High Lefty in first, 100,000 point rule in play. Bruce Honecker in second. Winnie Baltimore on Eggonator. Kevin rounding up the top 5. 100,000 point rule is in play. Who else besides Jacoby is more deserving than Flacco? Rod Martin for Super Bowl 15. I would say Gilmore for Super Bowl 53. For sure Gilmore for Super Bowl 53. Anyone? Pick anyone on the Colts over Chuck Howley? Anyone on the Colts over Chuck Howley? 04 Seahawks. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Dwight over Dexter Jackson for Super Bowl 37. I would say Ty Law over Tom Brady for 36. Reggie White for 31 over Desmond Howard. You can make the case, yeah. You can make the case for that. Yeah. I'd say those people for sure. All right. Yeah, James White. Although I give it to Brady for engineering the comeback. Gronk 55 now. Brady deserved that. 4 seed, right answer here. My sister doesn't need a DeLorean for Christmas. She does. Super Bowl 5 probably didn't deserve an MVP. I mean, you could give it to O'Brien. Yeah, Lamb I think is going to get done. Prescott I don't think it will. Not before camp. Lamb's going to get done. Prescott I don't think will. Question 7. 2000s Dolphins. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Explain Adele's music career in NFL QB terms. Consistent peak all the time. I mean, pretty consistent peak from the start. Second season was the best. Second album was the best. Probably Dan Marino. 3 seed. Right answer here. 3 seed. Compare you and your sister commentating a UFL game, a broadcasting team for the NFL. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma. Kenny Albert is too good for Jonathan Vilma. It's probably that. Yeah, that was Lamar Smith's walk-off against the Colts. Mile High Lefty in first, Bruce Honecker in second. A 100,000 point rule is in play. Eggonator in third. And again, just want to see. Has Eggonator I don't think so. Eggonator's never won before. So Eggonator right now is the lead on wild card. Eggonator has the lead on wild card. Question 9. Question 8, I should say. 95 Chargers, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eggonator has never won before. So right now, Eggonator's got the lead on wild card. William Hung in NFL terms, so bad he's good. Probably Bob Timberlake. Yeah, well, what? Like, that was like the funniest thing on stream. My sister trying to guess the logos of the UFL teams. She can't do that with the NFL, because NFL, she knows the logos. She knows the teams. So I don't know what to even do for an NFL game with her. I don't even know. We did the Super Bowl thing. Yeah, the documentary on the Colts Chargers game. That was a fun doc to do. 4 seed, right answer here. Kelly Clarkson's career, discovered out of nowhere. Yeah, easily. Kurt Warner. Think about it. Kelly Clarkson, a no-name, got discovered by a reality show after working just a regular job. Huge star, declined in the mid-2000s afterwards with the whole Clive Davis split, and then became really big afterwards and is now loved. Kurt Warner, same thing. Discovered out of nowhere, essentially. NFL Europe, bagging groceries and whatnot. huge star, and then declines in the mid-2000s with the Giants, and the end of the Rams stint, and then second life resurgence toward the end of the 2000s, and now is universally loved. 95 Chargers, 4 seed right answer here. So I would say that. 90 Bears, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sports Talk, show with the 5, thank you so much. Theismann's the only QB with 1+ MVP, 1+ Super Bowl, and multiple Super Bowl appearances, and not in the Hall of Fame. Others are Bradshaw, Montana, Favre, Elway, Warner, Brady's going to be in, Peyton's going to be in, Mahomes. Yeah, Peyton's already in. Brady and Mahomes, yeah. Yeah, it is, that is interesting. But I have no problem keeping Theismann out. I'm not sure his peak was long enough. 3 seed right answer here. It would be interesting if they won Super Bowl 18, what happens? I think Theismann gets in if they win Super Bowl 18. Compare me to an NFL player. Pick the worst player on the 87 strike teams. That's me. The worst player on the 87 strike teams. Mile High Lefty, 128,000. Bruce Honecker, Eggonator, 100,000 point rule. BW Falk, Paul Topper. All right, here we go. So Eggonator actually... Oh, we got... Okay. We have, for the first time, we have some strategy in play here. Okay. So before I do the next question, Eggonator, you have a choice to make here. You have clinched a wildcard spot over Kevin, essentially. However, you're an automatic qualifier for 100,000 points. You're an automatic qualifier for 100,000 points. So as of now, Kevin's in the final. If you get this question wrong, you're in, and Kevin gets knocked out because you wouldn't qualify via the 100,000 point rule. You just qualify for the high score via wildcard. So you have a decision to make here. Do you tank and let one fewer person in? How nice do you want to be to Kevin here? Oh, man. You got a decision to make here, Eggonator. You're in. You're in. No one can catch you for wildcard because Mile High Lefty's won, Bruce Honecker won, Paul Topper's won, BW Falk has won. No one can catch you. JWX has won. Kevin can't catch you even if you get this one wrong. I do not remember the VCR quarterback game. You have a decision. Do you want to tank this? We have one question left. Do you want to tank this? You want to get it right. All right. 86 Broncos, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Speaking of 86. 87 Scab Chiefs or $76? 76 bucks had Leroy Selman. 87 Scab Chiefs had no one, so I'm taking the Bucks. Miley Cyrus in NFL term. Oh, Eminem's career. Ooh. Eminem's career, I'd probably say it's probably like just top of the game for 20 years. No one's come close. Probably Jerry Rice. Miley Cyrus in NFL terms. Maybe Michael Vick. Kind of fell off in the middle and then resurgence, where he was better than ever before. Selena Gomez in NFL terms. Well, Selena can't sing, so I would say pick the worst quarterback you can think of. 2 seed. Broncos. 2 seed. No, he did around the Giants, but not the best. He did around the Giants, though. All right, Mile High, 143,000. Okay, timeout. 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 Mile High is always good at this game. Mile High is always good at this. Over 143,000 now in 3 games of sowing the seed. That's the 4th highest score ever. 4th highest score ever. The record is 146,939. Mile High, 143,257. Only off second and third is also Mile High Lefty playing sowing the seed. Bruce Honecker, Eggonator, in. So close to the 69-420. Kevin gets a wild card. Eggonator is in through automatic qualifiers. All right. I mean, that's insane how fast you got to get that. That's insane how fast you got to get that. All right. Now, I have no working clock with this, so we do have bots, but just don't click on them. Just don't click on them. All right. Final round. If you do want to donate, I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock. There is no clock. So, we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. Again, there is no, like, screen right now because we just launched this software. So, I'm going to set a stopwatch. Can this be seen? All right, yeah. With this clock, it's 2 minutes. Any donations? Again, this is the last way to make it into the final. Any donations? Otherwise, we're going to start this final round. Any donations of $10 or more, or $20 or more automatically, and less than $20, you play in that Play and Knock Around HQ Trivia style alongside WViewer and Interstate. Let's see. You still with our Bradshaw for 14. What 3 teams have faced every team in their current conference in the playoffs at least once? Ooh. BW Falk is in with a tour. Thank you so much. Let me get you in there. BW Falk in there with a tour. 55.50 in the pot. Again, it's going to be a bit less once PayPal takes its cut and YouTube takes their cut. But BW Falk is in there. Doesn't get insurance, but does get in. All right. Let's see. What teams would be the only ones? All right. Pats are not play the Bengals, so it won't be the Pats. All right. It's got to be NFC. It's got to be the NFC. It's got to be the NFC teams. Because the Jags kind of kill things for the AFC. All right. NFC. You would think the Rams, with how long they've been around, are one. Jeff Man with $1. Thank you so much. Jeff Man in. Jeff Man is in. I don't know if the Cowboys play the Saints in the playoffs. I don't think the Cowboys play the Saints, so I'm not sure it would be the Cowboys. You know, Cowboys wouldn't be it. They haven't played the Saints. Yeah, Rams definitely. Eagles, I'm going to guess. Just off the top of my head. Eagles. Rams. I'm going to just guess it on this one. I could go through it if I wanted to. Eagles, Rams, and yeah, Eagles, Rams. Okay, the others in the AFC. All right, others in the AFC. So let's go over there. Who's played the Texans? That's the question, because the Texans have not been around for a while. It's really the Texans and the Jags are the wild cards in this one. If you can figure out who played the Texans and the Jags, you're good. The Patriots can't be the right answer because they have not played the Bengals in the playoffs. They've never played the Bengals in the playoffs. No, it can't be Buffalo. It can't be Buffalo. No, it can't be Buffalo. Right? No. Actually, hang on. Let me think about this one. Let me think. Play the Jets, play the Dolphins. Play the Pats. Hang on a second. It might be Buffalo. Hang on. Jets played in 81. Dolphins they played in the 90s. Pats they played just a few years ago with Mac Jones. Colts they played in the Phillip Rivers game. Jaguars they played in 17 and 96. Titans they played Music and Miracle. Texans they played in that playoff game on that bad call, which should have been a touchback. The Steelers they played in the 70s. The Ravens they played in that divisional round game. The Bengals they played a few years ago on the rematch when Hamlin happened. Browns, it's Ronnie Harmon drop. Chiefs, obviously, 13 seconds. So it's really, did they play Chargers, Broncos? Yeah, Broncos in the AFC Championship. Raiders in the AFC Championship. And they had to play the Chargers at some point. Right? They had to play the Chargers at some point. Yeah, they played the Chargers in the 81. In 81. That drop pass over the middle. So yeah, Bills. Right answer, Bills. Bills is the right answer. Bills is the right answer. Explain World War II in NFL terms. Oh, God. All right, let me put in the knockout round questions. Let me put these in. And Chiefs is the other. Yes, they just played the Jaguars, and they've just played the Texans. So, yeah. Chiefs would be the other. It feels weird the Bills are one of the right answers, but yeah. That playoff game against the Chargers, very, very good game, but forgotten. All right, knockout round. We got 4 people in the knockout round. Let me just put the knockout questions in. Again, I'll get a singing file, Falcon in the next 24 hours about the trivia game because you're in the McCardle tier. If you're in the McCardle tier or higher, you get that. go back on this one. Hang on. All right. Knockout round. Add the questions, and then we're good to go. Michael Phelps and Tom Brady will probably be the same in terms of NFL terms. All right. Now that one's too easy for that one. Yeah, this should. Oh nope, not what I meant to do. Undo that. Let's go. Let's go with that again. These are old questions from like years ago that we've used on the channel. All right. Try this. Oh yeah, let me check your last question. Hang on. Better Culture Club song for content of the song. Karma Chameleon, why do you want? Do you want to hurt me or Mystery Blind? Do you want to hurt me? I think do you want to hurt me? What live performance from Selena Gomez is the worst of the worst? All of them. I think Lose You to Love Me was very bad. Off key in the chorus. She was off key in the chorus, all right. She was off key in the chorus, I can tell you that much. Let me just figure this out really quickly with the knockout questions, and we're good to go. You know, the knockout round works, you guys know. But basically, the knockout round works. You have to guess. You get it right, you move on. Get it wrong, you're eliminated. Doesn't matter how fast you get it. Last one standing moves on to the final. Doesn't matter how fast you get, but you do have to guess. If you don't guess, it counts as incorrect. All right. Let's do that. Yeah, Mike Goldberg will always be a UFC GOAT no matter what happened in the NFL thing. Yeah, the NFL thing was bad. Interesting with the tour. Thank you so much. What owner's coaching tree leads to Doug Peterson? Would it be Hunt? Would it be Hunt on that one? All right. Let me put this in. All right. Want to get your tour in as well. Jordan Sparks in NFL terms. Started off hot, really young, and then kind of fizzled out toward the end. I'd say Patriots Jim Plunkett. Patriots Jim Plunkett would be my pick for that one. Patriots Jim Plunkett. All right. Would I rather get bitten in the nutsack by a rattlesnake or compete in a triathlon in the poop-infested river? At least in the river, I could probably be entitled to financial compensation 20 years down the road. The rattlesnake, I probably wouldn't be entitled to any compensation. That'd probably just be me being stupid. All right, knockout round. Let's do this again. Anyone can play a knockout round, but I'm only looking at the people that are donors that are competing in this prize pool. By the way, we got a lot of money in the prize pool. A lot of money. We're looking at $57 as things stand. Interstate has insurance. WVU has insurance. BW fucking Jeff Man do not. I'm gonna make the things cleaner as they go on. Bieber's career in NFL terms. Ooh. How about Bieber's career in NFL terms? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the worst defense performance was probably Stanley Richard for Super Bowl 29. Opening ceremony controversy. I think it was stupid to do that in the ceremony in terms of it's about unity, and I don't know why you would do that in a ceremony about unity. Why alienate people? Doesn't make any sense. The Heisman Hall very good? Yes, for sure. All right, let's do this. Question 1, knockout round. Only team in 2015 to miss the playoffs with a winning record. Falcons, Eagles, Steelers, or Jets? If Vic never went to jail, do you think Petrino stays as a coach of the Falcons? No, I think he was out regardless. He didn't have maturity level to stay in there. He didn't have the maturity level to do it. All right, right answer here. Oh, man. Been a long day streaming. Been a long day streaming. But we're good. New York Jets. New York Jets, right answer here. I can't believe it's the only season since 2011 they were alive going into the final week. That's nuts. That is nuts to me. All right. Let's see. I need WVU or Interstate. I see Interstate. I see BW Fuck. I see Jeff Man. All right, so we're keeping going. We're going to keep going on. Question number 2. Handball or table tennis? So, in terms of... oh, I love watching handball. Table tennis is kind of boring to watch. The only team that Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer faced multiple times in the postseason. Seahawks, Niners, Saints, or Eagles? Hugh Jackson or Urban Meyer, who's a bigger joke? Urban. Hugh at least had an 8-8 season. Hugh at least went 8-8 at one point. Always knew the elite closer of the Olympics would be a Steven. Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be. One of the few Jets teams of the last decade that was okay. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Saints. Right answer here. Saints. Again, we're in the knockout round right now. Winner of the soccer round, moving on to the final along amongst our donors. Yeah, just below average QB play. Jeff Man says he's out. BW Fox says he's in. Interstate is also in. Now, BW Fox, you don't have insurance. Interstate does. So, if both of you get it wrong, Interstate moves on. So, BW Fox, you have to get it right and hope that Interstate gets it wrong. In the playoffs, the lone pick 6 of Hall of Fame safety Ed Reed's career came against what team? Titans, Colts, Dolphins, Pats. Haley Steinfeld's acting career in NFL terms? Well, she did singing for like a little bit, dabbled in that. So I would say solid actress, but then did singing for like a few songs and then dipped out. Maybe Dion with baseball? Maybe that? Yeah, 2.5 million post-karma. That is nuts to me. That is nuts. Dolphins. Right answer here. Dolphins. I remember what was after I put it in. Oh, that sucks. Well, you might still be okay if BW Falk got it wrong. If BW Falk got it wrong, you're okay because you have the insurance. And BW Falk got it right. So BW Falk is going on to the final. So BW Falk, you're in. Let's get you in there. Get you in there. So BW Falk, moving on to the final. All right. So just put you in on this one. Again, we're going to make everything look nice and pretty for the next stream. This was just a temporary fix because we had some software issues. All right. So, final round, knockout round. Here we go. Or fourth and goal, I should say. Championship round. Jonas Brothers in NFL terms. All right, let me think about that one. All right, 10 questions about everything having to do with the NFL, just like open and kickoff. A lot of Olympic-themed questions, I will warn you. Jonas Brothers in NFL terms. Start off strong, then went on hiatus, and then came back. Too Tall Jones? Too Tall Jones retired midway through to focus on a career in martial arts. So I would say that. All right, let's do this. Good luck to everyone. Fourth and goal. Here we go. In 2007, the Titans went 3-1 against the NFC South. The lone loss came against what team? Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks. The Big Bang in NFL terms. Probably the owners coming together in the owners coming together in Ohio and creating the NFL. Tree set on the Jets re-signing Fitzpatrick after a holdout in 2015. A couple getting into an argument and then settling for an incredibly depressing HJ. Jeez. Oh, Tree has a way with words. I love that guy. Will the dogfighting scandal keep Vic out of the Hall of Fame? No, I think the fact that he was not a Hall of Fame quarterback will keep him out of the Hall of Fame. He was not like a good, he doesn't have the Hall of Fame stats at all. The dogfighting thing would not come into play whatsoever. He doesn't have the Hall of Fame stats whatsoever. Bucks, right answer here. 13-10 in week 6. All right. Question number 2. How many people in NFL history have won multiple gold medals and are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Johnny Cash in NFL terms and MLB terms. legend in the 50s and the 60s. So probably Yankees and Browns. Just constantly up top in the 50s and 60s. Constantly on top. All right. Right answer here. You got Jim Thorpe. You got Bullet Bob Hayes. Kershaw pitched like it was a playoff game. Oh, God. Are the Padres going to sweep? Are the Padres really going to sweep? Are we not going to gain any ground? 7-1. Jeez. We're not going to gain any ground. Although the division's now in play, at least. But I don't think we're going to win the division. Jim Thorpe and Bob Hayes. Question number 3. Former quarterback Randy Dean is the only NFL player to compete in the Summer Olympics in what sport? Handball, discus, water polo shooting. DJ in NFL terms. Jesus. I mean, most NFL players, like, they earn their way into the NFL through qualifications, so I don't really have a good comparison for that. I don't really have a good comparison. Should Dallas have kept Romo or Prescott when it was needed? Prescott for sure. Romo, injuries, getting up there in age. You go with the rookie quarterback. You go with the rookie QB on a cheap deal. That was really, really good. Yeah, Padres give up a lot. 2, 3, and 5 prospects. That's why I like what the Marlins did. That's a good fire sale. Handball. Right answer here. Yeah, if the Dodgers gave up the division to the D-backs, I would love that. But I don't think it's going to happen. I'm worried about just making the playoffs right now. Following his retirement, Lions running back Javid Best represented what country in track and field at the 2016 Olympics? Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah, I'd say 49 cents. A pretty good comparison, yeah. Yeah. Colin Coward in NFL terms. John Cena in NFL terms, who's invisible? Whose nickname would be like the Ghost? The Galloping Ghost. Red Grange. Galloping Ghost. Doesn't exist. You can't see him. Colin Coward in NFL terms? Deion Sanders. Just talks for the sake of talking. Yeah, Kershaw might be cooked. St. Lucia, right answer here. Question number 5. Before becoming a 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle with the 49ers, Michael Carter won silver in what event at the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles? Shot put, wrestling, discus, javelin. You know, Team Handball's high scoring. I've always said for a while, if you've been on my streams, you know, I think you should play on your knees as a goalie in handball. But I don't know, like, I want to test that out. Like, can you play on your knees? Because you should be able to reach the top of the goal while on your knees. It's not like soccer, where you have to play on your feet. Because a lot of shots in handball go right through your legs. So you can minimize that by not allowing the ground balls. You can just go up. Shot put right answer. Have I come across a player who lied about himself in the draft process? Yes, I have. I did a video on that. Wait, hang on. I did a video on that. Yeah. Bill Nelson, he lied about what position he played. He said he played defensive back. He did not play defensive back. He was cornerback. Or he not played defensive back. He was a quarterback. But he said he was a defensive back for the Steelers because the Steelers didn't want to draft a quarterback. Kodak Black in Premier League terms, that is very bizarre. Probably Everton at this point. Probably Everton right now. DeMarcus Ware Hall of Fame? He is in the Hall of Fame. And yes, he should be in. He's in the Hall of Fame and he 100% deserves to be in. One of the best defensive ends of all time. He 100% deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Jay Wax in first. Mile High in second. Z Miller in third. Justin Timberlake in NFL terms. Pretty solid and disastrous exit. Maybe Marino. Dan Marino came out of the gate swinging, and then disastrous exit. Man of the Woods, and then what's happened lately with This Is Going to Ruin the Tour. So probably Dan Marino. Disastrous exit in 99. It's probably that. Before becoming a 5-time Pro Bowler, Michael Bates won bronze in what event at the 82 Olympics? 100 meter? 200 meter? 100 meter hurls? High jump. I sound so sad in my old videos. I didn't have a microphone. So that's probably why. I recorded everything on... Basically, I recorded everything from my old videos talking into the speaker of this laptop. So if that's probably why. Because I was not using a microphone. I was just talking with GarageBand into this with, like, all that. So that's probably why. 200 meters. Right answer here. 200 meters. You only 8 back now at first. Phillies are playing about 500 ball right now. I think they'll be okay. Ferragamo in 79 or 2018 Garoppolo? Oh, easily 2018 Garoppolo. Ferragamo in 79 almost got benched. After the Saints game in Week 16, he almost got benched. Question number 7. In 74, the Falcons spent their second-round pick on an Olympic gold medalist in what event? 4x100, 4x400, 110-meter hurdles, 400-meter hurdles. MCU in NFL terms, Patriots in the 2000s and 2010s. Dynasty, that was always consistent. And then once the star left, once the big event happened of Brady leaving, they had no succession plan whatsoever. Yeah, the 84 McDonald's Olympic promo, because the Soviet Union did not compete. Kershaw gets to the bullpen. I'm going to say fiction on that. But for the playoffs, maybe. For the regular season, fiction. But for the playoff, but for right now. But for the playoffs, fact. 4x100. It was Gerald Tinker in 72. Hawk to a curl in NFL terms. Gardner Minshew. That one's easy. That's Gardner Minshew. Question number 8. Defensive tackle Tom Keating played for 4 teams in his career. He made both of his Pro Bowls with what team? Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, Raiders. Apple juice in NFL terms, the greatest thing ever. So, MJD. Kershaw at 704. That's bad. That's bad. I show speed in NFL terms. Oh, God. Embroiled in controversy, but somehow gets away with it every time. As you're at the top of the game, Big Ben. Big Ben. What artist I compared to Pat's Dynasty? Justin. No, the MCU. It was the MCU. Your whole family. We're getting like ridiculous at this point. This is nuts. I don't even know what this is like. 66, 67 Raiders. Right answer here. All right. Jay Wexton first, running away with things. Looking to take this. Here we go. 2 questions to go. I've never heard of Iga Swiatek. I've never heard of that that artist. In 57, the Browns spent their 5th round pick on an Olympic gold medalist in what event? Pentathlon, decathlon, marathon, or the steeplechase? Logan Paul in NFL terms. Brett Favre. Definitely Brett Favre. Especially how it's ended with a scam. Caillou in NFL terms, the worst thing ever. Acts like he's 4 and just like throws tantrums. Jeff George. Brady in the boot during Cowboys Browns. We'll have to see. I mean, I think Olsen should still be the one. I feel like it's wrong that Brady got just promoted without doing anything, but we're gonna see. From a Generation Xer in Northeast Ohio, how's it going, John Smith? Welcome in. 1 question left. Let's do this. Jay Wexton first. Bruce Honecker in second. Jay Wex should have this one, not guessing. Final question. Here we go. In 2013, the Giants went 1-3 against the AFC East. AFC West. The lone win came against what team? Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, or the Broncos? As we're about to finish this stream 2 hours in. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties, but we should be good for the future because, again, we changed from Twitch Studio to Streamlabs, so we should be okay going forward. Right answer here, the Raiders. NFL and NFL terms. Oh, God. My head hurts from all those comparisons. Trying to draw up names and comparisons. Raiders, it was a 24-10 win in week 10. J-Wex guessed on that one. Didn't have to, but J-Wex with the win. Congratulations to our tonight's winner. $57. I think it'll be 50 once PayPal and YouTube take their cut. I'll let you know after the stream is done. That concludes tonight's game, everyone. Hope you guys have been playing a channel with me over the last 2 hours. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties before. Let me just message you right now. Let me just do that right now, and then we'll hop off. All right. So, again, 8 o'clock Eastern, the next trivia game next Wednesday. Be sure to join my YouTube channel if you have not done so already. Like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. We are so close to 60K subscribers. We're at 59,885. We're at 59,885. So, we're getting there. We should be there Hopefully by next week. Hopefully by next week. By the time the Olympics are done, we should be at 60. This is the last stream before I turn 27. 27 tomorrow, then we do the Olympics at 1 o'clock Eastern to 5. Hall of Fame game starts tomorrow. Football is back. It feels weird to say. Texans-Bears. We got a Hall of Fame game, 7:45 Eastern time. We're going to be live for that one. Feels weird to be calling one game instead of 9. And feels weird to be calling football again. So we'll have that video coming out at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow as well. So we got a lot on the docket. Tomorrow should be a fun day. Can't wait to celebrate my 27th birthday with you guys on stream, watching the Olympics, watching some football. We're going to do that. Congrats again to JX on the win. Thank you so much, JX. And thank you again for tuning in. Next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, our new time for trivia. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again. JG9 signing off.